What is good, ladies and gents? This is another day, and we're going to do a recap of the month of September. Even though we're already in October, we're 5 minutes in October, but I want us to do a small recap, see what we did wrong, what we can improve to make October a better month, because there's always room for improvement, and I think I should constantly improve and grow to be a better trader. So this is, you can see, so it's a clean sheet, and let's review September. So I have a profit factor of 1.31 and 6k total profit, 4k in loss, which means if I can reduce the losses, then this 6k could still stay locked in, for which this month was really good. I had a good winning streak inside here and here, so let's see what this month is to bring. I also had some losing streaks, so I think some trades were really bad. For example, taking a look at this day, it took some reckless trades sometimes, and I think that's something I should recover from, taking reckless trades. So and you can see how these Tuesdays were like. So first off, this was the first bad day that I got. This is a bad day from the whole month in my own perspective. I almost went until, but I was able to manage it, and I'm grateful for that. So the reason I say it was a bad day was I kind of forced stuff, but I'm grateful that I got to learn from it. Now, this day, what cost me this money is because I couldn't stick to one model. So if I would have stuck on one model, I would have learned more about it instead of trying to implement other people's model into my model. So first key takeaway, don't try to incorporate too much stuff. Just do your basic entry models that you do, and then let the rest play out. So this thing here and this thing here. Now here, okay, the first few days it was actually pretty much the same thing. Like you can see the forever model, I kept taking losses and losses. Not that the forever model doesn't work. The forever model works very perfectly, but not for me. It works for Justin and other traders that it works for that I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is that the edge is dependent to the trader, and my edge couldn't be found in the forever model. I was actually prompted of pay, like it was in me. No one told me to, but my mind was constantly telling me that I should pay Justin's model because it will fasten the process. I'll be able to learn his model and do this and that and that. But I came to realize that the truth hit me that paying that subscription is not the one that will make me profitable. Well, the good perks that it will give me, an access to a community of traders, to like-minded people, to risk takers, to people who want to develop in their trading, or people who have already developed in their trading. And why is that good? It's because I learn from them. Learning from them is the purpose. You might not learn their model, but you can learn the risk management, how they react when they're in drawdown, how they react when they're in massive winning streaks, how they react when they are getting break-even trades here and there. So that is another purpose of paying the mentorship. It's also possible, and it happens a lot, where you pay and you learn the model and you apply it and it gives you profitability. But if that's not the case that happened to me, then I have to readjust. So I tried the forever model. Well, for some time it could give me some wins, some another time losses. So I had to readjust, find a way to have my own model, for which I found that I'm good with trading the ICT FVG entry model, where I wait for the manipulation, I get the SMT if it's there, retracement to a PDRA premium or discount, then I wait for all my confirmations to get filled, then I can execute. And I found myself getting better at that every single day, and I backtest that strat multiple times, making me have the experience of seeing it in live and backtest the data and have that pattern, even though I don't like to use the word pattern, but have that pattern playing in mind, have that loop of the model playing in my mind. Like if I go against it, I can feel it in myself. I can know that I'm going against it. So that's one thing that killed me, trying to incorporate too much models. Like if it's something that I've learned, well, I'm good. For example, I have two models that I'm using today. I had three, like the ICT entry model, a fair value gap and order block reversal model, and the forever model. Did I say the forever model twice? So it's ICT entry model 2022 forever model and the fair value gap and order block reversal model. So those are the models that I trade. The fair value gap and order block reversal model is kind of like the 2022, but it doesn't require the shift, just like an inversion or BPR or fair value gap retrace to paired with another block, and then we continue higher. That's the model. So what I was saying here is that those models that I know the best, I can try to squeeze more profits, more risk, more progress than trying to master everything. So I'm gonna focus on those two solely, or even one if possible, instead of all of them. So that's another mistake that I did this month that I have to correct. Now, let's see what happened here. I think it's the forever model again. Okay, not the forever model. It's just a normal trade. Average loss exceeds average win. Left money on the table. I could have made 873 if I maximized my exits. What trades were these? Let me remember well. Okay, so this trade I went up to 106 and ended up closing at break even. So don't tell me I was selling. Or was I selling? Oh, I was buying. Hit my break even and directly ran to take. Oh yeah, I think I was selling. I was thinking that we were rejecting here, but actually we probably were bullish on that day. Yeah, we were bullish. I don't know why I was selling. Let's check the 1 hour. So the 1 hour was also straight on point. We had already had the manipulation. Why was I selling? Probably these are some rookie mistakes. Could have entered here and buying. Let's see what happens here. So we shift internally. You can see, what do I do here? I actually longed. Oh yeah, it was a long. Okay, it was a long. Yeah, long. I move my stop to break even, gets hit, then I think, oh yeah, this is the place where I close because of, is this the place where I close because of I open, I'm in lunch hour, but I think it's pretty obvious that we better to take profit even though we were in lunch. So very good movement. Yeah, losses happen and it's okay. Next trade, the previous one we took was a long as well. Did we take it early? We didn't get like, okay, so this is like some manipulation, then another inducement before market goes higher. So yeah, this was a good loss. Now let's check here what happened here. 2048 when I take this rate 1020. Wonder what was this. So no mistakes. It was FOMC week, by the way, and the day before FOMC. Okay, this market shift is not sufficient enough. I think by the data I know now, not sufficient. There's also this, which was the winner. To learn from it is that, okay, executing is good, like high market increase market conditions, like took a really good execution here. Like you can see, I didn't wait for the retracement to the order block fully. Let's go up here and check this out. When we go up on the 5, you can see that we had an SMT, right? And we were rejecting an hourly fair value gap, which is this one here. So it was like we had the manipulation and fair value gap rejection. So this wasn't like a full I think I should link this to the high scalp model, where we have the shift and retracement back into a POI and another block. With that, I think we could be like able to move. Because let's check out the playbooks here. So in the playbooks, this is the fair value gap plus order block model. Best win rate, best performing. Yeah, right. So I want to check the rules, because I think it also includes like a sweep, SMT or sweep. I think I should add it. Oh, come on with that too. Liquidity sweep. Suppose we could sweep and then just not form the model yet, but we could, enter in that. So we can say this liquidity sweep, and yeah, it's either like liquidity sweep or SMT. Any of those could provide a potential move. So for example, here is order block, fair value gap, retracement, SMT. So that's the manipulation already, and retracement back into the gap and the shift right here. So I think this was like the right time to enter. I don't know if I can open ES here. Let's see if I can open trading here. Alright, and go to what date is this? 17th September. Let's replay to here. Go to the 1 hour. I'm seeing what could I have done better on that trade. So the 1 hour, I took the move from somewhere around here to lower. So from somewhere around here to somewhere around there. But yeah, what was I saying here? If we go to the 15, and I'd like to do this to go and replay as well. So we already had the first SMT. The second SMT was here. Go down to 5. And after that SMT got put in right here, that's when I was like, okay, it's possible I could be about to reject. And as we rejecting the 1 hour gap, that's a good entry. It's like we've already have done the manipulation, so I enter on that manipulation. So I think I capitalized good on that trade, and it was a good one, even though like it didn't appear as a pattern, which I want to also clear in my mind. Not every setup will appear as you think it will. Not every setup will appear as a pattern, like sweep, shift, retest. Sometimes it could be like sweep, consolidation, sweep again, shift, then retest. Like it will appear in different kinds of price action, but all in all, you have to adjust. So I adjusted here. I think like you're not meant to be a one-trick pony. Well, you know the tricks. The trick obviously here will be the model, but you're not meant to be like obsessed with a pattern, because a pattern will make you think that will make you like, I don't know, be a predict the markets, not react accordingly to what the market is doing. So instead of predicting, you should be reacting. So that thing of predicting is because like you have a pattern in your mind that, okay, I think the market should do this, or do this. Like, you don't have no room for accepting that something else could happen. So with that, I saw that, okay, the model is pretty much the same thing. Rejection of a fair value gap, we have the manipulation, and we're rejecting an order block as well, which I would say that I kind of wrote the model wrong. I should have put like the FEG and OB reversal model. So it wasn't a full reversal, it was just because of the news retracement, then it went higher. So very good price action, very well done. And it was the biggest trade of the month. Right, so I think this was all for this recap of this trade. Another trade that I would like to review, another big trade this Friday. I faced hesitation, could have done better, learn from that. I should execute on my strategy when it shows. Be robotic, don't fear losses. I mean, who told you that fearing losses will make you avoid losses? No one. That won't happen. This is the first Tuesday, by the way, that I haven't taken a loss, because I trade every Tuesday, loss. So I have to learn why am I taking loss on Tuesdays, and how can I change that as well. Another thing is, well, Monday I took a loss. I have to learn not to take early entries. Actually, it happened this day. It's just because the accidental trade, which I just channeled a few minutes earlier, didn't pan out. I mean, it removed the losses. This mosquito is frustrating me. So yesterday, why did they say that I took 2 trades? Oh yeah, I opened it, then I closed it. Yeah, these are the executions. Yeah, I got it now. So this thing of executing like 1 higher time frames on Forex, well, it's good, but yeah, I gotta be cautious with how I do it. So if I'm a scalper, as of now, I don't need to start by taking swing trades. I should like focus on the inside and first build the foundation and lay enough bricks so that if I probably think of doing some swings, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect the PNL. It doesn't affect anything at all. So that's another lesson that I have to learn. So without much, that's kind of the recap for the month. Probably write some things that I think for the month in the notebook on TradeZilla. I'll save it. I don't know if I'll do a recap on it. It will be like the plans for the month, and probably revisit. I was about to say tomorrow, but I'll probably revisit today later. And yeah, without delay, let's let this video be lesson, inspiration, and whatever you want, make it. Just let it build you in a good way. So until next time, stay blessed, good luck, and good trading.